Alright, apparently I have an unspent ability point. It just popped up. I have a companion point. Yo, can I make his thing just be Morris attacks deal bleed accumulation, reduce enemy damage reduction. Morris attacks slow any and hit enemies. Morris attacks reduce enemy damage. You have 2 points. Even better. Shadow Step. Morris vanishes into a cloud of smoke, then reappears near an enemy and slashes them with his daggers. He can repeat this up to 3 times. It instantly kills most stunned enemies. Increase the amount of damage done by Shadow Step in proportion to the enemy increasing health. Morris vanishes and strikes enemies up to 6 times. Shadow Mastery. Devastating Blow. Assassinate. Heartseeker. Mario 6 aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits its mark, passing through any obstacles in its path. After hitting the original enemy, Heartseeker also hits the next closest enemy. Increase the amount of damage dealt by Heartseeker to enemies that are below 50% health. It reduces the cooldown by 33%. Then we have Wilderness Lure to root an enemy in place for 8 seconds. Deals stun. Traps multiple enemies with small AoE. Deals bleed accumulation. Give me AoE. Because usually the biggest problem is that then make his attacks do bleed accumulation. Make them bleed. Alright. And now we can enter the
What's the matter? Has he done something?
courtesans.
You don't have to listen to him. You just have to look like you are. Amazing what some will pay for you to bat your eyelashes at them.
Alright, courtesans. Aedyr charters.
Exactly like that.
Alright, courtesan.
Oh, sorry, hun. I'm on my break.
On your break.
You're new around here, aren't you?
I am new.
Oh, sorry, hun. I'm on my break.
What about you?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Now there's a face I'd never forget.
Yeah.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh. Someone just left money out here. Hello. Are these rooms are like insanely small. Soul Unbound. Emerdna's flinty eyes flashed as she gripped her saber hilt. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't send you to the wheel. I can't. Andrian raised a golden eyebrow. After all, I am here to arrest you. Amanda thrust forward. Ah. Aedyr flinched away from her and raised his chin. Know your way around a blade, do you? Is this your first time? What are you implying? Only that you fight well for an animancer. How dare you, a rake and a liar. Aedyr never loses the smoke, yet still you are blushing. A mirror. Juliana. You the girl that other person fell in love with?
You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
Perception 403. I imagine they want to meet you too. Is that Hauna Jasmine perfume? Let me guess, because I'm an envoy or because I'm a godlike? Word spreads faster. Noted. Why do I feel like you don't mean that as a compliment?
Good knows.
Yeah.
Hope you don't stick it in politics. They don't like envoys around here.
People aren't that worried that the Aedyrians about the Aedyrians coming here, are they? I've spent most of my life making people uneasy. I'm used to it. As long as they don't give me any trouble, we'll get along. Considering the welcome I got, I'm more worried about them. Yeah, we'll get along. Don't give me. They will give me trouble. I'm more worried about them.
That's right. They did murder you. It was a misunderstanding, I'm sure.
It was not. What's a woman of your expertise doing in the Living Lands? I bet you hear all kind of things in here. What can you tell me about Paradise? What kind of place do you run anywhere? And what are you doing in the Living Lands?
Oh, that's a long story. Let's say it involved a dead duke and a bottle of quill leaf oil. I used to run Spirinto's finest bathhouse, if you can believe it.
Duck is valiant term for ruler of a sovereign city-state. Spirinto is one of the 5 city-states that make up the Valian republics, which also include, okay, a bunch of others. It is known for the renowned halls of academia where animancers learn their art. You don't have a Valian accent. After that, the Living Lands must be a letdown, so you left under a cloud. Got it. You can't start a story like that and not finish it. You don't have an accent, though.
No, I don't. Every girl has the right to reinvent herself.
Uh-huh.
Now, If you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago.
Oh.
I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority.
I think I already have your
Someone,
supplies.
well, someone like you.
I think I have them. That's a coincidence. I found a shipment at the docks. Is this yours? Supplies? That's specific.
Come now, a lady has to have some secrets.
It's not a very fair deal if I don't know the terms. Is it understood? I won't pry. I need to have an idea what I'm getting into. When you put it like that, maybe I don't want to know. I need to know the terms.
Very well. It's something I need to make the bathhouse run smoothly.
Drugs.
It's medicinal. You understand why I'm trying to be discreet?
Say that like it's normal for goods to go missing.
For goods like mine, it is. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Aedyr swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
When you say valuable,
Valuable enough that I can't reopen until it comes. If this goes on long enough, my workers' lives could be at stake.
I didn't realize it was that serious. By all means, let me get it for you.
Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
So, I warned you, they may not let me take it quietly. This would be a lot easier if I knew what the shipment is.
And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
Juliana's shipment. Did he never tell? Juliana, the proprietress of the Mermaid's Den, believes the local gang, the Sparrowhawks, have stolen her shipment. Since she lacks the authority to contend with them herself, she asked you to find it. She offered to compensate you handsomely for your troubles.
Any sign of my shipment?
Slip it to her and smirk. Here, they don't even know it's gone.
Good. I hoped you'd find a way to handle it quietly.
I did. Why are you smuggling in contraceptive herbs? Yeah.
You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for a reason.
It's a good thing you came to me. I'll keep quiet. If I had a secret like that, I'd be cautious too. You're pretty brave to take an envoy into smuggling for you. This has been illegal in Aedyr for a decade. It's a good thing you came to me. I'll be quiet.
Don't you realize walls have ears? If you knew how much was at stake here, you wouldn't have brought it up. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to.
I know, that's why no one's going to hear a word about this. I've heard about Aedyrian midwives just vanishing. Now it all makes sense. Not everyone within the Empire agrees with the ban. I don't for a start. You broke a bad law to protect yourself. I understand. Lord Hildegard needs to know about this. Yeah, not everyone with the Empire agrees with the ban. I don't for a start.
You had the Emperor's time. You could have done something about it.
Don't blame the envoy. The thing about emperors is, they make the rules however they please.
I'm no fool. I know what happens when the Steel Garrote comes to town. I saw them drag my mother off back home. One more midwife for their cause. I am not going to lie down and let you do the same to me.
Ilias palsy grows wide here. The guards don't know that. Now you do. This stays between us, I promise. I'll keep your secret, but it won't come cheap. You couldn't handle the Sparrowhawks. You're in no position to threaten me. That is true, but yeah. Helia's parsley goes wild here. The guards don't know that. Now you do.
Are you serious? If I don't go out often,
There you
you're
go.
right. They shouldn't suspect. It was right there all along. And Gods, maybe I am a fool.
Yep.
Thank you, Envoy.
Right,
You
mistress's
have done me a
favor.
I won't forget. Come back anytime. I'll leave the light on for you.
Good on you.
Alright.
If only more of your countrymen were as reasonable.
Oh, what?
I'll be fine, but I'll remember that offer. You know, for friend.
Yep. I got probably an amulet. Yeah, Night Mistress's favor. Slowly regenerate essence when close to a companion. This gold crescent moon pin is a particularly fine example of the charms worn by valiant courtesans. Some say the trinkets protect against the hazards of their work. Others claim they make their time with their patrons more enjoyable. Whether true or not, you do feel strangely invigorated when you hold it and stand near your companions if you could take on the world.
Don't be a stranger. I wouldn't have picked that color, but it's good on you.
Uh
Ever thought about my line of work? You have the cheekbones for it.
huh.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you wanted to spend time with me.
Uh,
Clients always want curtains. They never want to scrub the mildew. I wouldn't have picked that color, but it's good on you.
Alright. And I guess I am free to explore your little bathhouse here.
I hope Belia's alright. I haven't seen her in an age.
Nazca.
Are you here to see Juliana? Or can I help you with something else?
Woman named Belia wants me to give this letter to you.
Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months. Did something? Oh. Oh, I understand. Of course. It all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone.
It sounds like you did care for her. Belia was terrified she'd break your heart. It sounds like you were ready to end things too. You did care for her.
Yes, I did. Just not in the way she thought I did. Or perhaps not in the way she wanted. Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
Oh, there you go. That's done.
I wish I were more like Juliana. She never seems fazed by anything. We
Uh,
don't get many godlike here. In fact, I think you might be the first.
Where's godlike?
We don't get many godlike here. In fact, I think you might be the first.
Hey, I thought we were just getting.
We've been over this.
Oh.
Paid for an hour. If you don't have the skates, I'm done.
Come on. I'm a regular. You know I'll be good for it next month.
Well, you've never gone back on a promise. And I did miss those hands. Do you mind?
Hello.
Can't you see I'm busy?
You're busy.
No peeking. Go somewhere else.
No.
Can't you see I'm busy?
How about you?
Oh, hey, will you give us some space? I didn't say you could watch.
Why not?
Oh, hey, will you give us some space?
This one, this. Durable Greaves. 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation. Heavy Greaves protect the legs and deliver a memorable kick. During wars, these are favored by mounted knights. In peacetime, they worn to shake off juvenile sporelings. More courtesans. Finder's letter. Juliana, I spoke with my source close to the Steel Garrote regarding your mother's detention 13 years ago. Unfortunately, they found no record of her following her initial arrest. Given the circumstances, it is difficult for me to imagine she is still alive. I hope you can take some meager comfort in the fact that she would be proud of you for continuing her work. She was doing abortions. Alright. The hell is shouting? What the hell are you doing up there? Brendetta, Cadmon.
It's told me the most fascinating stories.
Go ahead.
Do you know he nearly died? What a waste that would have been. Please, not now. Please, not now.
Hello, Cadmon.
She's nice, isn't she?
Aren't you the guy I saved?
Oh, I hope she lets me see her again. Offrey can let me some of his wages. I wouldn't be able to afford this place otherwise. I really appreciate what you did for me, Envoy, but if you don't mind, I want to talk to her alone.
Yeah.
Envoy? Envoy?
No, I'm just exhausting your dialogue options. Alright, we got one of these fish people. And more of these fish people. What are they called again? I forget. Alright, nice little establishment you got here. Not very big. Oh, there's more. You just can't go there, huh? The mermaid's den. Then upstairs too.
Don't be a stranger.
Come on. Hey, it's too far.
You're new around here, aren't you?
Now there's a face I'd never forget.
Alright, they are open. I'm guessing also, I mean, it's a, you know, they're courtesans. Concerned courtesan.
Sorry, envoy. No heroes discount. Looking still free, though.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, envoy. No heroes discount. Looking still free, though.
Sparrowhawk?
Think she's too fancy for the likes of us, does she?
No.
Waste of my time. Think she's too fancy for the likes of us, does she?
I just think that you guys are robbing them. So much shit is just tossed in here. Someone's gotta clean up that freaking big old fish. Sparrowhawk Bowman.
Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in a warehouse.
Statue? Alright, a nice chest. 2 amethyst, Persian ladder, belt. Alright. Really good shit.
Something nearby.
Spotted something.
If you don't take it, the Aedyrans will. The other Aedyrans, I mean.
I am indeed taking it. Don't worry, Kai. That's like a shark, bro. How did that get in here? That's multiple. Oh, it's the same sharks. Oh, there's another one right there.
If you'd like to be useful,
Scholar Riemo.
use another drink.
Hello, Scholar.
Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place?
I'm looking for a crew of smugglers. Have you seen any?
Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gunneth, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund.
Edelgund.
She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Scholar suggested you speak to Adelgund. She can be found in the administrative district of the Western Gate of Paradise. I already spoke to her.
I'm sure we have nothing to say to one another. Perhaps you are unaware of the cons. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Keep saying that.
I'm busy. Peddle your wares somewhere else.
No wares.
Perhaps you are unaware of the concept of person. If you'd like to be useful,
Okay, you keep repeating that
I
line.
could use another drink.
He really wants another drink. Hello.
One moment.
Do you not see anything? Nothing in here? Alright, what happens if I close it? Alright, we can close and open it. Palm stone. Some really nice chests looking, a nice looking chest at least. Not really all that in terms of the contents, but like nice in terms of like they look good. They've got that going for them. Apothecary's shop. Well, if that is indeed the apothecary shop. It is barred. Gilsia. Hello, what's going on?
Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you? It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
What's going on here? Step away from that man. Are you in league with those rebels who killed me? Since now, what's going on here?
He's been shaking me down for half my earnings. But now I can't
That's
afford
bad.
to feed my family.
Take it easy. He's gonna walk away and leave you in peace, right?
Unless you want another arrow in your guts, turn around and leave us to our business.
Not listening. Or I could make it 2 in yours. I survived the beyond thing. You can do the same. Tell me what you know about the rebels. I'll let you go. Flip him off. Step away from that man. Are you in league with the rebels who killed me? Or I could make it 2 in yours.
You don't scare me, godlike. I've hunted nameless terrors in the deep wilderness.
Okay.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really gonna hurt you.
Why don't you become someone your own side, like my friend Kai? I'm pretty sure it's bad luck to kill a godlike.
Last person I know who did it died with her boots full of Sokka.
Well, it's Sokka. Oh shit.
Well, I heard the godlike have gold in their bellies. We can't both be right, so let's see who's wrong. Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
He survived a hit at least. That's good. Alright. Hala, what the hell?
This time, you're gonna stay dead.
This time. Okay. Hit him. Yeah, I'm sorry, you thought there was a melee fight? It's not a melee fight, my friend. Yep, just keep beating up on him. Can't keep living forever. Okay, get set on fire. They can take a lot of hits, man. Find me. You literally are gonna die, my friend. Goodbye.
I can't believe they're dead.
We gotta
them all.
Aedyr golden shelling and some ogre blood. I mean, he's an ogre. Oh, they're all mad now.
Right behind you.
People come here to relax.
All my time in Paradise, and I never knew a painter lived here.
Like a nice little secret area here. These guys are not gonna be happy with what I've done. I have just killed their leader. Well,
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
Yep.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all.
Yep.
The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
I'm gonna kill them all. Not if they know what's good for them. At least I have friends watching my back. Seems I'm growing a bad reputation on the streets. Pinch the bridge of your nose. Wonderful. I made another enemy. Not if they know what's good for them.
They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
I know not enough might. Things are going to change around it. How did you find yourself in that predicament anyway? Why do you think that is? How did you find yourself in that predicament?
It's not easy running a business in Paradise. But it can be profitable if you invest in some protection. That gang was not my wisest investment.
This is why you always ask for references.
You would need protection if you'd stop doing things that make people want to kill you.
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
He's a shopkeeper. Yeah. He sells lockpicks. Okay, I'll be buying those. I'll be selling you whatever shit I don't need. Common stuff. Oh, and all of these. Amethyst and agate. Get a tidy profit off of that. Search for stuff for me. The hell is this? Oh.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those Sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment.
Where can I find some?
If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market.
New quest, finer things in battle. Acquire better torso armor. Find torso armor. You'd be at a disadvantage using standard equipment against tougher enemies and should acquire higher quality gear if you are to survive. Kai suggested a visit to the merchants of the market district in Paradise. Higher quality torso armor will reduce the damage taken from tougher opponents. Higher quality weapons are more effective in inflicting damage on tougher opponents. Okay. I don't know where the hell I am. I'm back out in the market district. Egg, wine and cucumbers, a lockbox. Why the hell he's burning candles? Hello? Good finds. spiders did what they wanted here. Morse has spawned, bro. More spawned. All right, well. Merchant's Journal. I used to get wagons of ore from Sovereign Point every month. Now a year of silence. Either the mine dried up or something happened to the settlement. Either way, I can't stay in business like this. Turns out I'm not the only one getting nervous. A lot of the outposts inland have gone quiet. Plague, disappearance, creatures gone mad. Everyone's heard the rumors, but no one's got the answers. This can't go on. We rely on each other for essentials. Unless something changes, we're gonna die out here. Alright.
Looks like a piece of a totem of some kind.
Golden Scale of Justice. God Shrine Totem Fragment. Wudekia. 3 out of 6. Critical hits deal high fire accumulation. Restore God Totems and placed at party camp. The solid gold scale has an unmistakable aura of impartial judgment radiating from it. Justice. Scale of Order. Black of Promises. That's already looted, I'm afraid. Finer things in battle. Okay, so I was able to get out.
Good. You made it back.
They want me to buy stuff. I don't really want to buy stuff. Anyway, the Sparrowhawks are... well, they're dead.
Have to admit, I think I underestimated you.
You did.
You've done more to clean up these streets than the rest of your countrymen combined.
A city this big will take time. Be patient. Aedyr's presence here will benefit us all. In case I haven't noticed this, I'm not like the rest of my countrymen. Yeah, be patient.
If you say so. Only Wal knows the answer to this little mystery, I suppose. Thanks for the help, envoy. Take care out there. Guess it isn't Sparrowhawk territory anymore, now is it?
Gonna take over.
Guess it isn't Sparrowhawk territory anymore, now is it?
You take lead.
Just take out our leader?
I think I can take out all of you. I am incapacitated. Bro, these twin blades are no joke. All right. All right, that's one less of you. And another less of you. And you're dead too. Health potion me. There you go. It's our land now. Don't you forget it. Dead soon, don't you worry. I think I can actually. Base rolls do be surviving couple shots, huh? Knee breaker. Hey. Hey, I'm just trying to keep you all safe. Go fight someone else.
One for you!
Yay.
Nice job, everyone.
Yep, I think we've killed all of them.
Something nearby.
Okay. Cleaned out the mean streets of Paradise. Well,
Sorry, Envoy. No heroes discount. Looking still free, though.
hey, I'll have you know I've done what you wanted. They're all dead.
Ever thought about my line of work?
They don't care.
You have the cheekbones for it.
All the Sparrowhawks are dead. You understand? They're all gone.
If you'd like to be, perhaps you are unaware of the concept of personal space.
I have murdered them all. Do you understand how powerful I am?
One moment.
I've been able to do this. No Sparrowhawks remain.
The pleasure is all mine, Envoy.
Let me sell you whatever I do not need. A common sword, a gambeson. Oh, what is up here? Ooh. Get this. So you gotta be thorough, man. Never know what you're gonna miss. That wasn't that much, but like, you know, it's still, I still would have missed it had I not come here. I don't really feel bad about this. These were not good people, let's just say. And I think the world is a better place with them gone. Okay, scene of the crime. Find the Watcher. The Watcher is find cartographer. The Watcher is all the way up there. Now I was here. Oh, this is all of northern freaking Paradises disk. It's an unknown area. Let's at least go and find the cartographer. He's not that far apparently. Stick to the walls of Paradise. Getting loads of Aedyr around here though. So the cartographer. Usher's hand.
Unseen.
They're immune to poison. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my weaponry. I missed my shot, bro. Okay. Bro, I'm doing so much damage, it's not hurting them enough.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Margaret's Fury. The cartographer in here? The hell? Golden Plague of Oaths. God Shrine Totem Fragment of Odysseia. +2 intellect, +2 resolve. Restore God totems when placed at party camp. Solemn oaths are engraved on the solid gold plaque. Each stand with Odysseus' broken crown. I had no idea this. I just jumped into the water. I was like, water looks deep. Eye of Rigamund. And we get a refund of the Eye of Rigamund. In any case, we need to like... There's camp right there. could persuade me to set up an encampment. Uh, yep. Cartographer. God's Gate Beacon.
You know, I've seen it all, except that. I've never seen exactly that.
Fell on his head. German's Quest. Level 7. Return the Dawnshore cartographer's notes to Sansa. A map of the Dawnshore region with assorted field notes. The introductory page is covered in the dust of ancient ruins. And I can put some more stuff into something. More dex, more might. Might will increase damage and carry capacity. Honestly, I think it's time for a bit more might. And an ability point. What level am I? Level 7. Level 8 is needed for that. And level 8 and level 10 for this. Mines deal poison accumulation. Power dagger, sword, and spears. Damages 100 melee weapons. Reduce the stamina cost of dodge. Just give me that. Let my wines do poison accumulation. Mapping the living land. Sansa's information suggests that Gearman, one of the cartographers, stayed in Dawnshore. The cartographer's letter states they were on the region's eastern side, somewhere near a cavern. He found Gearman's last reported location, searched the area for signs of a cartographer. The threats that lurk outside Paradise claimed Gehrman's life. Sansa will be grateful to retrieve Gehrman's notes. He told you he'd be at his shop in Hightown. Sansa, an incredible cartographer, wants to make a proper map of the living lands. He sent his assistant cartographers to each of his own regions, but none of them have returned. He asked you to search for them and bring their findings back. They will not be coming back, not this one anyway.
A freezing spell will break through that. Or an Eye of Remoraid, if you got one.
Certain freezable gates are weak and can be disturbed with frost damage. Some spells abilities and Eye of Recommends. Alright. Good job. But I've already been here. Nice to know that it exists, though. That's another way to get there is using the Eye of Recommend. Oh, was this his camp? Oh, how quaint. German's Journal. Base camp, day 1. Lost the better part of an hour sneaking by a bandit camp. Didn't hear anyone follow me, so I think I'm alright. In the meantime, I've set up under an Adra pillar and noted it. Should be an easy landmark to find when I wander off. We'll begin in earnest tomorrow. The winds are harsh in this corridor and I'm tired. Sansa won't die if he has to wait an extra day. Day 4. Drafted form lines for the hills and southeastern coast. Hope to make it to the ruins, but the rocks make it slow going. Sometimes the sheer scale of cliffs makes my head spin. Almost lost my footing twice. Have to be careful when I look down. There's something odd about the air in general here. It feels thin. Is the altitude higher than I calculated? No, that doesn't make sense. Day 6. Woke up with a headache this morning. A humid font front has moved in and swathed Paradise in fog. I can't tell east from west. I keep relying on my own map to orient myself. It's no use trying to make progress. May as well go back to sleep. Day 7. Why am I here? My earlier entries say I've come to chart this place, but I already have a map. Did Sansa draw it or did I? The lines end outside the ruins. That's right. That's why he sent me. I can go in. I can finish it. I just need to find ink. Went mad here. Oh, it does look like a hand. Usher's hand, bro. Anyway, they are right about needing better gear. Oh, it is literally a hand, huh? Like these are fingers. Or they look very suspiciously like fingers. Although I do feel they are actually just fingers. That looks creepy as hell, by the way. That is one place you maybe don't want to end up. Settler's arrows. Right, I'll leave you guys to it. Don't need to start anything, I don't have to.
Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
I mean, I can see a whole bunch of them. Copper skid, iron chunk belt, and scale armor. And I'm making a nice map of this place. Much better than your cartographers did. Look at my map. So it's like perfect, man. Okay, let's head over right over there. I just want to set up camp here. It's obviously a Aedyrian military outpost, but there's people here.
I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Save your strength.
You say that like talking is actually going to make this hurt more.
It's because it is. Do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, that stings. All right. I'll shut up.
Spiders.
Not the best time, envoy.
Venom.
Do you know how badly spider bites hurt?
Very badly.
Be careful.
You think she'd have listened to the veterans?
What did they say?
No, someone just had to try and play hero. She's lucky to be alive. She's lucky to be alive.
What did she do? Caution. Be advised, the lands beyond this barricade are dangerous and untamed. There's no guarantee of safety anywhere in the living lands. The wilds beyond these defenses will almost certainly prove perilous to the unprepared. You have been warned. Claviger Egmond. Oh, Claviger. Like a decent guy. Crap, bro. You didn't do anything. But I am insanely good. Southern Embrace Party Camp. Well, it's been a while. Enchanting unique weapons. Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented at the enchanting station in Party Camp. Augmenting a unique enchantment replaces the original enchantment, is permanent, and requires a variety of specific enchanting material to perform. We have to chat with. Let's start with Kai.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana.
Right.
I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
She is not hurting anyone. She should be free to conduct her business as she pleases. I don't agree with my country's laws against Helios Parsi. It's not my concern. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge, not enforce Aedyrian laws. I just didn't like seeing her exploited by someone like Jago. Yeah, I don't agree with the country's laws.
I didn't mean to assume. Still, you wouldn't have been the first to blindly follow orders. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
How long have the rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of Ambassador Hildegard bringing Aedyrian laws and Aedyrian blades. Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better armed. I can sympathize. I was eager to get out from under the rules and restrictions of life back home. Yeah, but they're wary of us. Basically.
And the Stilgar Road. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what? The Stilgar aren't Aedyr, they're just assisting us here. Whatever she's doing, I'm sure she has good reason. It sounds like her efforts risk turning people against Aedyr. Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way.
I mean, I'm doing
Of
that
course,
too.
all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgar Road, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
Well, sounds like her efforts risk turning people against Aedyr.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
Questions about you?
My favorite subject.
You've got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow with a little time and grace.
And what mistakes are you still running from? That's lovely and true, that's naive.
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
What about, I'd like to get your thoughts on our other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip.
Since when?
Okay, who do you want to know about?
How long have you known Marcus?
Long enough
Marius.
that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on. So, if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it.
So you two are friends. He sure likes to give you a hard time. It's difficult to get to know him. He doesn't really open up. He's sensible and straightforward. I like being around someone who says what he thinks. Yeah.
Yeah, given everything that comes with being an envoy, I bet that's especially refreshing for you. And don't worry if he starts badgering you. It's his way of showing he cares.
What do you think about me?
Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you.
That's fair.
I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now.
You're trustworthy and reliable. No matter what we get into, I know I can count on you. I appreciate your level head and even temper. As much time as we are all spending together, that's important. You're open-minded and reasonable. You don't let ideologies drive you. Frankly, I don't see eye to eye with you, but I appreciate you helping see things through. Trustworthy and reliable, no matter what. I don't know about that, but you're level-headed and even temper.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We've all got to be able to enjoy a little peace at camp, right?
He doesn't rush in. Talk about something else.
Sure.
Talk about Dawn Shore.
What do you want to know?
Question about you.
Ask away.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
You know where to find me.
I do know where to find you. Alright, let's upgrade my abacus to fine quality. 123 damage. And actually looks kinda nice now. Doesn't look like a piece of crap. Now I have no hardwood branches or Helios talons, but you know. That's fine. Iron chunk and Predician ladder. 32 to 40. Do it. I can make it fine. These 4 Aedyr pieces. Steel garrote plates. And the wind and the wave. Alright, steel garrote plate. Let's get some more additional damage reduction there. And then even more additional damage reduction. Then we need Aedyr. Then tanned hide and stuff keeps going. Wind and wave, softwood branches, 42 block efficiency, parry efficiency, elemental resistance. I hope I still get it when it's on my back. There you go. There you go. Boom. Acquire better torso armor, acquire fine torso armor.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I'd never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again. I think she likes.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
Then we can enchant this. We have this. Only one enchantment can be chosen, action cannot be undone. Killing an enemy restores 3% of your maximum health, last night or day. 10% of maximum health or successful parry deals high stun damage to attacking enemy. We need Binding Copper, Bear Claws, Primal Water, Primal Flame. 10% Golden Sun's Ascent to Zenith. High stun damage. I think just like restoring a shit ton of health. Prevent you from grinding Daybreak. Yeah, Golden Sun Zenith sounds insane. And then high shock accumulation. Power does deal high shock accumulation on nearby enemies. The enemy with this weapon has a chance to cast Crackling Bolt. Yeah, I'm not interested in that, but that's nice. Workbench.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in sapflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead. Just use something else.
Sweat and midday breezes don't count as washing, you know.
Right, so I smell like the wilderness. You people stand out like a tree rat in heat. You've been complaining about the flies, though. They're attracted to the scent of sapflowers.
Oh.
Thanks, Marius. That's helpful.
Well, don't get used to it.
Helping. That's nice. So we can cook stuff. We can cook grenades. Felt iron. Oh, okay. Alcohol. You can cook some lashing. Raw lashing meat. You can get cooked. Two can be crafted. Cook some alabaster. Oh, we can craft 6. Well, there you go, just craft them all. Cook this, and then rook snout loin. And then grain and filler, honey. We can make this. Perception, dexterity. And then with raw bleathorn milk, we can make cheese. We can make a cheese veg. Or we can divide it into 6 veggies. I see. Honey cream, dexterity and max health. We might as well make cheese wheel. Then we can turn these wheels into veggies. Veg of cheese on the bleathorn milk. The taste changes depending on how the cheese is prepared. When done correctly, it has a strong but sweet taste, and it probably made it taste like hay bales. Raw or cooked fish, and then produce. We can make marikudia, raw fish and roe wrapped in dried dried fire kelp created by grand Valiant explorers over countless voyages. Neither hearth nor fire to prepare. Mariner's porridge. A remedy for both hunger and hangovers. You can make a shit ton of porridge. Then I get salted trout. Stew is 70-70. Mariner's porridge is 70-70. Sausage is 50-50. High in nutrition, low in flavor remedy for this. Wonderful savory broth filled to the brim with vegetables and aromatic spices make a stew that warms from the inside out. Cooked meat, produce, and cooked meat. Cooked fish, ingredient or produce. I mean, I'm fine on food for now. Yeah, the Woodikia totem. I have a lot of stuff. Then we see everything in the stash. Unflinching duty is here. Sheatheded in summer. I mean, I would like to grab all of these and sell them all. But these are all sellable. Then we have to talk to this guy. Oh,
No
great.
offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Only when I'm not trying to hide it. Have you been tracking me? Am I supposed to be flattered by that? My assassin probably agree with you. Only when I'm not trying to hide it.
Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Aedyran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
Dude. You don't like Kai? Kai said you knew each other from before. What's a Nimnut? If you're here to tell me how to be stealthy, we're gonna have a rough time together. Yeah.
How long were you in Paradise before you got killed? Not long, if I recall. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future?
Makes sense.
My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join us. I don't have a choice, do I? Are the living lands that dangerous? Or I'm sure we have a lot to teach one another.
Right. This ought to be interesting. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. Anyway.
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
What about Dawnshore?
Lovely place, as the living lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the living lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Or have anything interesting out there?
Huh. Heard an envoy from Aedyr showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, what about Dawnshore?
Trees, rocks, water, dirt. A few Zarps and bears, but not much else here wants to kill you. Enjoy it. It'll get worse from here.
Heard anything interesting out there?
Word is the hunting in the Strangleroot has been a lot better since someone cleared out the diseased bear that lived out there.
That's me.
I never hunt out there, but a lot of people owe someone a word of thanks and a half a jug of Wodak.
That was us.
What? Gods, you should have led with that information.
Huh?
Actually, better keep it to yourself. You don't want thump-chested Nimdudes coming after you like the ones who come after me.
Do you have any tips for surviving Dawnshore?
You probably know most of this, but here goes. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
Great.
I've been
Interesting.
traveling with you. What could I have heard?
Oh. Surviving Dawnshore.
Let's see. Honestly, not much out here you need to worry about. Bears, Zarps, spiders, bandits. You want to make your camp look larger and scarier than it is. Keep a fire going, make a lot of noise, hide most of your food. Bears, spiders, and Zarops usually won't attack if they don't think it's worth the trouble. Act like you're tougher than they are. Now, bandits, that's something else. I'd rather run into a bear than one of them any day.
They're humans. Interesting.
I've been traveling with you. What could I have heard?
Dawn Shore.
Oh, gods. Get out there and explore, Envoy. You'll be fine. Promise.
No more tips?
Let's see.
Yes, tips.
If you can make a rope, you can make a net and get yourself some fish. The rough seas make fish stay close to shore most of the time. You want to look in the fish's eyes when you catch it. Cloudy eyes, toss it back. Clear eyes, can't lose. When you're cleaning them, check their swim bladder for worms. Always. You don't want that kind of awful night. Trust me. And always give them a little pinch to make sure they're not a shape-shifted wizard or something. Happens more than I'd like.
Dawn Shore.
Oh, gods. Get out there and explore, Envoy. You'll be fine. Promise.
Surviving.
Let's see. I assume the things I know line up with your experience surviving in the grasslands. Not much else I can tell you.
Alright.
Right.
Oh.
Good talk.
You're gonna say something? Okay. What about our companions?
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it?
Me?
As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
What about you?
Ask away.
I understand you grew up in Solace?
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Well, now you have to tell me what happened. It sounds like you and Solace didn't part on the best of terms. I need to know what kind of person I'm working with. Yeah, you didn't part on the best of terms.
I see. Let's lay this out, Envoy. I can tell you've got survival training of your own. I don't need to know if you loved your daddy or not. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day.
Alright.
Best we just keep things professional.
Keep things profesh. Challenge accepted.
Oh, gods. It's like my first week working with Kai. All over again.
Yep, what exactly makes you the best hunter in the living lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between Haybleed toxin and Hytox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
Who killed that? What exactly is a Barrowlock? Not personally, no. Oh, I remember that. You killed that?
No.
No.
But I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that. And a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What language is that you're speaking?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
I know intellect. What's Lembor? Can you teach it to me? I like it. Gives you a certain mystique. Well, stop it. Yeah, what's Lembor?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Aedyr because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
Can you teach it to me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
Why not?
Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's all for now.
Right. Changing the subject. What do you need?
Companions?
I'd just tell you what I told you last time you asked me that. Nothing has changed since then.
Alright. What about you?
Ask away.
That's all?
Changing the subject. What do you need?
Dawn Shore?
Right. What do you want to know?
Is there anything left surviving?
Let's see. I assume the things I know line up with your experience surviving in the grasslands. Not much else I can tell you.
Nothing there. Tell me about nothing.
Get out there and explore, Envoy. You'll be fine. Promise.
And interesting.
I've been traveling with you. What could I have heard?
Okay, I'm done with him then.
Right. Good talk. You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewood in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
All like becoming good friends. What's up, guy?
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
You were there. What did you see? We can talk, but I don't fully understand what happened. Either maybe I was just sleeping. You were there. What did you see?
I saw you take an arrow to the gut and collapse. Your skin went cold and you stopped moving. It happened fast. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Aedyr. My soul traveled through the beyond. A part of it anyway. I finally encountered someone in the beyond. I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Aedyr.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next?
My soul traveled through the beyond, a part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was beautiful, full of otherworldly light and sound, a place of pure essence. It was horrifying, confusing, disorienting. I was pulled along like a fish on a line. It was a very, very strange place. I finally encountered someone. It was a very, very strange place.
I can't imagine otherwise. What did you see there?
I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
It's the same voice I heard in the Aedyr and the Stranglehold. No idea, but it didn't seem like Barath. They seemed to be a prisoner of some kind. The same voice I heard in the Aedyr and the Stranglehold.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are.
Yep.
Do you trust them?
I think so. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel. I don't know. I need to understand more about them first. I'm suspicious. If they are imprisoned in the beyond, I have to wonder why. Do I trust a mysterious force that can speak into my mind and redirect my soul? Not at all. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel.
I guess that's some comfort.
Yeah.
Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawn Shore. That's quite a feat.
I'd rather discover an exciting new monster of some kind. I don't know if that's a good thing, thanks, or thanks. I'd rather discover an exciting monster of some kind.
There's still time. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
Perception. There's something you want to ask. Just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
No, I'm sorry, but no, I don't really understand what happened to me, but I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not.
Probably not.
Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
What questions about you, though?
Shoot.
The companions.
You've heard everything I have to say about our crew.
What Dawn
I'll
Shore?
tell you what I can.
You.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
Alright, leave it. Nothing new.
Get some rest, Envoy.
Alright.
What are you grinning about?
Oh.
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well, now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
Alright. You guys have fun. Let's exit the party camp. Oh.
Wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in my dreams too. Please tell me I haven't died again. Really? Now I can't get any decent sleep either. You can speak to me in my dreams too.
The Aedyr hums beneath the moon.
I'm near Aedyr, I see.
The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, I suppose its death kind of had a beauty. Beauty was a monster. Get out of my dreams, will you? The bear I put down, I suppose its death had a kind of beauty.
Wilt, then grow again.
Cycle.
What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
Great. It was me or the bear. I chose me. The bear was sick. Nothing I could do. The bear was sick.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Great. Sadly, it doesn't work that way. Tough. Alright, what would you have done? Yeah, what would you have done?
Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end.
Brought it back to life?
Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death. If what we love becomes a monster, we have to kill it. The only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Thank you. I gotta sleep. Alright. Well. Am I jumping? I was jumping. Okay. So. I think we go back. Or we can... Yeah, I think we go... We have upgraded our weapons now. Kill the yellow bands. Acquire Andres Kiss. This Castol's Folly here. Precious Light is too hard for me. Ragla isn't though. I think instead of heading this way, I should head north instead. I don't know. The Watcher. Maybe I go back in and just investigate, the crime. Do all of that stuff first. A lot of stuff to do here. There's also this area I haven't explored still. I don't know how we get there. And then final things in battle. They want me to get better armor. I need Aedyr for that though, my friends. I don't have a legendary, the gun. Otherwise, I would need Aedyr more. But whatever. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.